Richie, it's been a couple of weeks now since your last game. Obviously things have happened behind the scenes as well with Terry, Morris and Steve leaving. How's training been this week?
Fantastic. It's been great. Honestly, it's sad to see Terry and Mo go. They were a wonderful manager and a wonderful coach, and me included, all the players, we learned a lot from them. They made us better players, they made us better people, and yeah, they'll be missed. But these things happen in football, and you know, we put that to bed last week. The day after they left, you have to in football and go on with it, and training's been excellent. You know, Terry probably would have told you many times that those lads in there manage themselves. I'll say as a captain, they're easy to captain because they do things right. They're 100% professional. They're motivated players. They've got desire, they've got hunger, and training's been really, really good at the moment.
You've been involved along with Duncan Shearer, Scott Killicker as well, and it must be a pleasure for you to see everyone just go about their business as normal. There's no down toolings. Everyone's really kind of up for it.
It's brilliant. You know, it's a challenge. Yeah, we're enjoying the challenge. It's an extra maybe responsibility, you could say, to a few of us, which we love, which I love. At the moment, the boys have stepped right up, and as we showed against Hibs last week, one of our best performances of the season. And at times like this, you worry about your mental strength, particularly with the young players, how they're going to react when a big figure like that leaves them. But the boys have stepped right up, and it's in the back of their minds now, and they're fully focused on the job in hand. And we don't want to let each other down. Training's been top notch. You know, you're afraid to let your teammate down because you've that much respect for each other. And as I said, we manage ourselves, and we can't wait for Saturday.
Yeah, there's a lot of lads in there who might not have experienced this kind of thing before as well. Only had maybe Terry as a manager, but it's up to you guys, the more experienced members of the squad, even to make sure they tick over. But as you said, everything's fine, everything's ready for Saturday, and it's St Johnstone, a team who beat you in October, but you were looking for a bit of revenge perhaps.
Well, revenge is too much of a strong word I think to use in football. It's in the past. We look forward to the future here. We bounced back really, really well after that defeat. We won 3 in a row, and the great thing about Inverness, we always bounce back, and we enjoy bouncing back, and we're on a run at the moment. We're confident we'll continue that run. We have a home game. We played very, very well at home this year, taking the Tulloch Thistle game out, which took out of our hands by the officials. There's nothing we could do. It was still a good performance, so our home record has been excellent. We know St Johnstone's strengths are a good side. They've big, strong, solid back four, good midfield. Their 2 strikers are full of confidence at the moment, and just like ourselves, they're very, very similar teams. I think us and them with strong backs four. We've got the best top goal scorer in the league at the moment in Billy McCoy. We've a good midfield, so playing St Johnstone, there's not normally a lot of goals between both clubs, both teams taking the last game over, so you've got to go for 95 minutes, but we're fully confident we can go out there and win the game.
I think when you take the whole managerial situation out of the equation, the last couple of games Caley Thistle have played some truly excellent football, especially then at Easter Road, a game that you might have been disappointed to not have scored more than 2 goals, but you'll be full of confidence going into the game at the weekend.
Yeah, I think the performance has been excellent. Only scored 2 against Hibs. I think if we had got that 3rd goal, I'm sure it would have ended up 5 or 6-0, but it was good. We were always comfortable in the game. Even if it only takes 1 goal at times, we know how to get through that line, get past that line, final whistle 1-0, we'll take that. It doesn't have to be 4 or 5 goals. It doesn't have to be spectacular football. It's win at all costs, and if it has to be a dour match, a drab match, a poor game of football for the spectators, we don't care as long as we win the game.
I know that the chairman and the board of directors are currently working on appointing a new manager. As players, you just go about your business as usual, but whoever comes in, I think Steve Marcella said that it's like an early Christmas present. You know, they've got a really good squad to work with, semi-final, 2nd in the league. It's really positive at the club at the moment. In
my mind, it's the best dressing room to come into. It's a fantastically well-run football club. We've got an excellent chairman, and credit to Kenny. He's kept me in the loop on everything what's going on with the new manager coming in, and I can pass it on to the players. So the players don't really read the papers that much, so all these names being linked, we don't really care. We know what's going on there. The board's going to take their time. I ensure them that the training was going to be done right by every player. I can assure them that. As I can't assure you that we're going to win the game on Saturday, but I can guarantee you that the boys will be putting 100% in terms of effort and quality, and that's how it's gone this week, and things are going very, very well. And if a manager comes in next week, that's great. If he doesn't, it's no problem. We'll continue to manage ourselves. We're enjoying it at the moment.
And great news this week for the club and yourself personally. You've signed a new contract. You must be delighted with that.
Yes, I wanted to get it done as soon as I could. I didn't want to have that distraction in the dressing room of the players thinking, will I or won't I go in January, blah blah blah. I wanted to keep everyone fully focused. The club's moving forward. I wanted to be part of that, and I still believe the best is yet to come, and it's a special dressing room in there, and I've learned a lot from Terry Butcher and Maurice Malpass, and I think I can teach the players some of what I learned and make us a better squad even, and the best is yet to come.
I think you've said on record a couple of times that you love your life in the Highlands as well, quite keen to perhaps end your career here as well with the club, and who knows, maybe a coaching role one day as well.
Yeah, it's something I look forward to in the future. I think the manager's role probably came a couple of years too early for me. I think I've been a second or third favourite in the bookies, but it's just a couple of years too early for me, and it's something I look at in the future. Yeah, I'd look forward to. I enjoy the responsibility, and if you can get a dressing room like that, it has to be a fantastic job to manage them lads. I'm sure it is, and that's down the line. I want to keep fully focused on my football. I've had a good season so far, but I can improve. I know I'll improve, and I want to improve, and we all want to improve, and we're looking forward to the season ahead.
Cheers, Richie. Thanks for that.